is actually a Panama feeder ship that goes to and from Panama, which has that particular service. These lines have particular services. Some do not have any rail on it, and some have a lot of rail. The Panama service between Seattle and Panama has very little and probably most of the time no rail. The next ship that's coming in will have a lot of rail because it's coming from Asia.
Typically, the trans-Pacific services from Asia to the U.S. have quite a bit of rail, as Ed mentioned, maybe up to 50% rail. So that's the difference. It's about the service strengths and the ports of call.
Okay, so is there anything, again, forgive the silly question, but any particular thing this ship is carrying, or just a whole lot of different stuff that happens?
No, it's everything. And to be honest with you, as a terminal operator now, today, we don't really know what's in the containers most of the time, but but normally it's everything you can think of.
To be clear, though, Customs is well aware of what's in the containers.
Yeah. So one thing you guys were talking about just a few minutes ago was how many containers on this ship, and then could you please explain how many containers are coming in on the next two, so people get an idea of the volume?
Yeah, there's about 20. When we talk about containers, we're talking about for this port, for this ship right now here, there'll be about 3,000 containers in and out. Half coming off, half going in. On the next ship, there may be 5,000 to 6,000 containers. So normally the ships go between 2,500 and 5,000 containers. But the next two ships are unusually big ships, so they'll be handling 5,000 to 6,000. They can handle up to 10,000, 11,000, depending on what port they're going to.
Usually those trans-Pacific services that call Seattle, they also typically make a call at another port on the West Coast. It could be Vancouver, BC, less frequently California port. And so, as Ed mentioned, some of the discharge will be of containers will occur here, and then some of it will occur at another port, and then the same with the load back.
So here we are, berth one. There's got another one to modernize here. You guys have an option for that one. What's happening now that this is launched in terms of both construction, evaluating what's happening to that next one?
Well, from a construction standpoint, we expect to have the second phase of Terminal 5 completed around the end of first quarter of 2023. And we have a great partnership with SSA. It's a long-standing partnership, and we're in discussions with SSA about the details around taking phase 2 of Terminal 5.
So basically, is there a particular evaluation that you guys are going through? What in your business will determine if you take on the next part?
What we really look at is a potential business. Are we going to be able to afford to pay for this whole facility? That's all dependent on the volume of containers that we believe are going to be coming in and out of this port. We have no doubt that this terminal is going to be able to support the amount of containers that are required, for us to be able to pay for the facility, service the carriers properly, and like John says, we're working together. We feel very optimistic that we're going to be able to commit to the second phase very quickly.